time for better food with all the fall season comes in, those fall sports.
Yeah, that means tailgating. Kevin Deschaines here with great tailgating and cocktail pairings. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah,
Great to see you.
you.
Great to see you.
So you're always showing us great cocktails, but you know, tailgating is a lot more than just you know, bringing a hot dog or something these days.
Yeah, I mean, everything in the food world is elevated these days, as well as cocktails. So we're going to have a couple different things going on, a few different cocktails. But today I'm going to demo the taco and also the Harvest Mule cocktail, and then we can go from there.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so I have some pork shoulder, which I was here at 5 a.m. braising for you guys.
Yeah.
Takes about 3 hours. Apple cider, onions, carrots, a little bit of water, salt, and pepper. Cover it. You leave it in the oven for 3 hours. Don't even touch it.
Seriously, leave it in the oven.
Just go
for 3
bye-bye.
hours.
And then shred it,
open
and that's
if it needs to go a little longer, let it go a little longer till it's the consistency that you want.
All right.
And we add a little bit of barbecue sauce at the end.
I can smell it, and my mouth is salivating.
And we're going to do a little bit of fresh fennel slaw. So we have some shaved fresh fennel.
I love me some fennel.
Cabbage, you can get the pre-mixed stuff at the store, has carrots and all kinds of stuff in it. And I have some nice julienne apples.
Okay.
A little fresh lime juice.
Okay.
And some bell peppers.
So far, it's like super easy.
Super simple,
just to
easy,
mix this
fresh.
stuff.
And we're gonna mix it up, all right? And we're gonna let that sit for a minute. We take our beautiful pork, which we braised overnight, and we are gonna just throw it right on the taco. Super easy. You can build it
nice and easy that
however
you can
want.
just.
Yep.
You can have that roasting while you're watching another football game because it's so easy. You're hands off, right?
All right. So I finally watched a football game this weekend. I bellied up to the television set and I watched the Patriots. It wasn't even a game. It was for 43-0.
We like that, though.
Is that
That's what
happens?
we're looking for. Yes.
Is that what happens every time? And then it was terrible. There was no game. There was like nothing. It was terrible. Anyway.
And so you see how easy that was, right?
Yes.
And I just topped it with a little bit of maple syrup that I added some black pepper into. So you get some sweet and some salty, and you get the thing. And so we have our Harvest Mule. This is with our Kiel vodka, which is from Newport, which is where I'm based out of.
Okay.
0 carbs, 0 fat, only 58 calories. So we're going to make the Harvest Mule, which is basically some of your Kiel. And I know Scott's going to try this, so we'll go a little extra.
These mules are very popular now.
Yes.
Me well.
So a Harvest Mule is sort of like a Moscow Mule, or?
Yes, sort of like it, but we're using the Kiel vodka, and this is the apple cider.
Apple cider instead of, say, ginger beer. Or
yeah, well, we're going to use a little ginger beer too, but the key to this one is we have a little bit of vanilla extract, just a couple drops.
Okay.
Going to get a nice flavor profile on that.
Oh my
and then
God.
we top it with the ginger beer. We stir it with a little cinnamon stick.
Oh, that's neat. You don't even need
And we garnish it with a little lime. If you want to do a little fresh squeezed lime in there, you can. And you have that, and that's a beautiful pairing with the tacos and the Harvest Mule.
Look at Kara going for it.
I'm giving it to you
at
because
'em.
you love your vodka.
I know.
I mean, not that I wouldn't try it, but I just think you're the right person for it.
Is there a better person to try the Kiel Mule?
Pretty good.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Those are so trendy right now. Everything is the mule. So, and do you have to serve them in a mug? Is it not going to taste well if you put it in a paper cup or something?
Anything you would like, but the whole key to this is that they're simple. Everything from the tacos to the meatballs to the cocktail.
All right, now talk to us about the meatballs.
A few simple ingredients. This is a lamb meatball, which I've mixed with a little beef, breadcrumbs, eggs, Italian breadcrumbs. We just cooked it low at about 330 for a half hour to get them to medium-ish, and I topped it with a little cilantro yogurt. And a little pick, and you can keep filling those for your tailgate party, whether it's your backyard or you're at the stadium. Same thing with the taco. You make a big batch, and you can just keep pushing it out real easy.
Really, really,
Yeah,
really.
you don't
So
have to-
meatballs wouldn't be that bad because even if you are out, you can just lay them on a tray and let people get them. If it's room temperature or something, it's still going to be okay.
They hold heat for a while, and then you could also, pull them straight out of the oven and go onto the platter if you're at home in your backyard or whatever.
All right, so what have you been up to? Tell us what you've been up to lately.
So I'm a private chef, traveling the country as a private chef, working with all kinds of fun people. I'm working with John Legend and Jay Leno and those guys next week.
Me too.
Also, just got back from the Great Food Truck Race on Food Network, where we did the whole season.
What was that like?
We traveled the 3,000 miles on the West Coast, in LA and Vegas and Phoenix, Yuma, Arizona, in a food truck called New England Grill. And we made it all the way to the end, and it was just an amazing experience.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fantastic.
Jay Leno bought a house in Newport. Is that the
He's
connection?
a half a mile from me, but he's actually the chairman of the board at the Automobile Museum.
Yeah, the
who's putting on the event. Yep.
Great place to go if you just want a day trip. Go see the Audrain Museum and
Yes.
beautiful cars. Okay, so awesome. We've got the recipes on
I try this?
Please
betterct.com.
do.
Yeah, how to?
Yeah, dig right in.
I'm gonna try it. You
You
try.
want this?
I'm gonna try the lamb
try
meatball
lamb
because I know
meatball.
you don't. Oops, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I didn't know that was there.
No problem.
Yeah.
How is it?
So So many flavors.
Moist. You get the crunch, you get the sweet, a little barbecue, but it's not overly like a pulled pork barbecue style. You have your cider and other
It's
things
awesome.
in there. Yes.
That was
So
really
good.
good, and I tasted some of the fennel slaw too. I would make this because it's just kind of ups the ante,
Yes.
but it's easy to make. Just mix a bunch of stuff together with some lime.
You get that licorice flavor that you don't usually
love
get in a,
fennel.
in a
I know,
slaw.
fennel's delicious.
So good, and it's so
good.
underused. Like you forget to use it. So
Underused and underrated. All right, to learn more about Kevin, visit chefkevd.com. There it is, Chef Kev. Oh, that's what on the thing.
Oh, I see, I didn't even notice that.
Thing on the bucket.
there you go.